And because we are doing such shallow, quick breathing, we're not really giving ourselves the opportunity to redirect. Hey guys, it's Terry. How's your heart? How's your heart doing? Don't ask. One of those moods, one of those days, just trying to go with the flow, and that's what came out, right? So, yo. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I'm showing up. I'm here for you. I'm just taking a moment to breathe y'all in, right? I'm really grateful to have folks like you allow me to do what I like to do, what my purpose here on planet Earth is, which is to help you navigate your human experience as easy as possible from an energetic point of view. And how can we use our energy to best serve us and to have the life that we want and create the reality that we want, right? With, the highest good and the highest intentions from above and from within. Yes, yes. I am merely a conduit, and that is part of my morning prayers that I say in the morning, is just allow me to step beside myself and get out of my ego so that I can be of service. And I appreciate each and every one of you for allowing me to do that. So thank you for watching. I wanted to talk to you today a bit about breathing and deep breathing as part of a way to navigate through this human experience, right? Most of us are just not really taught how to breathe, or we just don't breathe, or the kind of breathing that we do, I said do. The kind of breathing that we do is really deep, is shallow. It's short, quick, and shallow. And that's because we're constantly on the move. We're constantly thinking and strategizing what's gonna happen, how does the rest of the day go, how can I accomplish my goals, right? I mean, we're always rushing. And somehow it's really strange, even though these days we're in such uncertainty with the pandemic and so many of us are not working. So many of us are still isolated and in quarantine, depending where you are in the world. It still seems some way, somehow, like we're still rushing, even though we're being forced to slow down. So it's just it's this really strange dichotomy of push-pull. But then again, that is the reality that we live in the physical dimension that we're in, third dimension of polarity and duality, right? Understanding and knowing that there are opposites and being aware of it, which often gets us in trouble. And it is because of that duality and that polarity that we have stress to even begin with, which causes depression or anxiety. The more we think about it and the more we dwell about it, the more we marinate on it. And that's because of energy. Energy cannot be created. Energy cannot be destroyed. Energy always is. What energy can be is transformed and changed into something else and transmuted, alchemized. So when we're building up our energy and accumulating it, it's not going anywhere, it's not doing anything. And energy either accumulates, so it builds up, it either needs to be redirected into something else, typically through an action, or it needs to be dispersed and popped like a big ass whitehead, right? So that it can be free, liberated, exploded. So it's not in us anymore. And because we are doing such shallow, quick breathing, we're not really giving ourselves the opportunity to redirect that stress, that energy, that depression, whatever those energetic frequencies that you're experiencing, the anxiety. We're not giving ourselves a chance to do that. And we're not giving ourselves a chance to, really sit and focus to have it disperse so we can alchemize it and transform it. So, it takes effort on our end, on our part, to feel different, to feel safer in this world, and no matter what happened, because there's not one human being on this planet that hasn't suffered or hasn't experienced some sort of an event that triggers them or gets them all agitated or whatever, that left some sort of energetic imprint that is still being held in the human body, right? And our bodies are way smarter than we are. And our bodies come online before we come online. And that's because of the human ego, right? And again, that's part of the duality and the polarity of the third dimension. So, we really do have to make an effort and take steps to change that, to shift that in order to feel different, be different, right? Unless we're just hanging out stuck in apathy where we just give none of the fucks. And there are plenty of people who are doing that. So what I wanted to do today was just explain a little bit about why breathing is actually necessary for us, and also lead us in a breathing session, right? Like, where else can we take and make time for ourselves? I mean, we have to do that. So I would be honored to guide you through that process in case you don't know what to do on your own, right? In case you might think, oh my God, I'm not doing it right, or is this okay if this happens, or blah, 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 blah. We can come up with a shit ton of excuses to not do something. So I want to just invite you to traveling with me in a breathing journey, right? So, what breathing does is it allows oxygen to get to the brain. So it can give us clarity. It can give us focus, right? So if we've got a shit ton of thoughts running around in our head, that's gonna cause some sort of a feeling, right? Because thoughts cause feelings, and feelings produce an energetic frequency that causes energy in motion, called an emotion. So if you're having a lot of thoughts, that you're lonely, let's say, that can lead to a feeling of sadness, and then the energy frequency of sadness is going to show up in your body, and that's actually going to be your broadcasting signal, right? So again, it started out with thought. That's how this works. That's how energy, that's how energy, that I don't want to say works, but that's the flow, or the I don't know what the word is, y'all. It's totally escaping me, but whatever. It goes from thought to feeling to energetic frequency, and then to broadcast signal. The order, maybe that's the word. The order of how things go. So what I wanted to do is we're about to partake in, so I invite you to do some deep breathing with me. What we're going to do is we're going to activate the vagus nerve, and it is a nerve that goes all the way to the part of your brain that activates the parasympathetic nervous system. So human beings have nervous systems. There's the sympathetic nervous system, which puts us on alert, right? It's typically when we're triggered by something that makes us feel like we're in danger, or that we're being threatened. And then there's the parasympathetic nervous system that allows us to just really be calm, be collected, and allows us to feel safe in this world. So if our thoughts are creating a feeling of stress, and then that is the signal we're emitting, we're going to be energetically matching other frequencies of stress, right? So what we want to do as often as possible, as much as we can, and it does take effort. I can't sugarcoat it or bullshit you on this. You're the one that has to be able to do this. I can't do this for you. You can't pay anybody to do this for you. You got to go ahead and you got to take care of this on your own and activate that parasympathetic nervous system so that you can get into that place of connection to yourself, right? It slows down your brain so you can feel centered. It changes your state of being so that you can get into your own truth, right? And so this way you can see, well, what decision should I make? What choice can I make? So you don't live in the world of indecision because you're scattered all over the place. You're very calm, you're centered, you're connected, and you're in contact with the divine. Boom. So the number one way to build your intuition and to have that relationship with source or the divine is through breathing and activating that parasympathetic system of yours so that you can feel safe, okay? So enough talking, Terry. Let's get to it. All right, so here's what I'm gonna invite everybody to do. I'm gonna invite, first of all, everybody to put their hands on their heart, because again, through physical touch, I mean, you can't really see, I don't know, can you see? It's my heart. I'll put it up here. This is your heart center. This has a much bigger electromagnetic field than your brain. So this center, your energy, your heart energy center is actually the center that is going to transmute, transform, and alchemize those stressful hormones, the stressful feelings, all the things. It has a bigger electromagnetic field, which means it can do more. So when you're touching yourself in your heart center, you are telling your body, oh, okay, let's activate the heart center. The other thing that you're doing is you are placing your awareness and your focus. And as we know, wherever we place our awareness and our focus, that's where energy goes. So we are giving our heart center, our heart, focus and energy so that it can transmute and alchemize all of those negative, low, slow density, moving frequencies, okay? And now we're gonna also activate the parasympathetic system by doing some deep breathing. So go ahead and close your eyes. And for some reason I'm rocking, I don't know why, I'm going with it because I almost feel like I may be channeling something. And if it comes out, it comes out, y'all. I'm just going with the flow. I allow spirit to drive my car. So we're just gonna go ahead, we're gonna take in a nice, deep, easy breath in, we're gonna hold it, and then we're gonna slowly exhale, okay? So this is a deep belly breath. So let's go ahead and we're gonna inhale through our nose, and then we're gonna hold it. And I'll guide you through it so you won't be left alone. Here we go. In, hold it, and now slowly exhale. And you can exhale through either your mouth or your nose. I don't care. Just follow your body. Again, let's take in a nice, deep, easy breath in. Hold it. Hold it. And now slowly exhale. Let's go ahead, take in a nice, deep, easy breath. Inhale again and suspend it and hold it in. And hold it and exhale. Good. We'll do one more deep breath now. Inhale and then hold it. And then slowly exhale. And keep your eyes closed. And just place your awareness where your hands are on your heart and find a comfortable breathing pattern for yourself. In and out, in and out, in and out. Just make sure that they're really long, deep belly breaths. And by belly breath, I mean on the inhale, fill your belly. You can pretend like your belly is a balloon and you're filling it up. So it is expanding on your inhale. And this time when you exhale, I want you to make the O shape with your mouth, with your lips, as if you're saying the letter O, and that's how you're going to exhale. Okay, so let's inhale deep, deep belly, fill that balloon. And then exhale O. Now the good news is nobody can hear you. So there's no reason to feel embarrassed if you're feeling embarrassed. Nobody's watching you, nobody's judging you. So just keep with it. And again, inhale, fill that balloon. And exhale through your mouth, forming the O shape, as if you're saying the letter O. And now I'm just going to ask you to take both of your hands, crisscross them across your chest so that one hand is on one shoulder and the other hand is on the other shoulder. So you're just going to crisscross your hands so that they touch opposite shoulders. Take in a nice, deep, easy breath in again, and then exhale with the O. And then I'm just going to ask you to lightly tap your shoulders. Lightly tap your shoulders, coming back to an awareness of where you are on this day, at this time, in your chair or on the couch. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back to this reality. So that didn't take very long, did it? Not at all. And I just wanted to show you that you don't have to sit in lotus position with hand mudras for hours. And you can focus and place your awareness on your breath. And I would be surprised if even the short amount of time that we just worked together, that your state of being didn't change. I would be very, very surprised. Now, if it didn't, that's okay. You probably need to do this longer. The more prone you are to anxiety and being anxious, the more challenging this is going to be. So you're going to have to practice more often, okay? And again, it's a practice thing, right? Because as we practice something, we are learning something and we're activating the neural pathways in our brain and we're training them and learning a new behavior. And that doesn't happen overnight. So that was just a quickie that you can probably do on your own after a long day at work, or if you wanted to, you can actually do that at work. I believe it was less than 5 minutes, I think. I don't know. Let me know about your experience. Comment below. Let me know what you felt, how long it took you to feel anything, and if you did or did not feel anything, because I do want to hear your feedback. I want to hear how your experience went, what you felt, and if it's something that you would practice again, if you would try again. Because I do plan on bringing you some more meditation, some more deep breathing, because it's so important for us to really learn how to get into our hearts and get out of our minds so that we can live and thrive in a world of freedom, joy, and security, right? And this is a really great way to connect to yourself. And I'm always saying stay connected. So stay connected to your friends and family, stay connected to yourself, and And of course, you can stay connected to me. And if you would like to learn how to shift your energy, I have a program called the Shift Happens program, where we work together over a period of time with coaching, with breathing techniques and energy work and psychic readings. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead and click on my site, terryhuberman.com, click on the Shift Happens section and schedule a complimentary consultation to see if this is something you want to learn how to do on your own. All the details and everything that goes on in this program is on that button. So click the Shift Happens button on my site, terryhuberman.com, and I'll see ya on the flip side.